So basically, we came from this failing family business. My father is a great guy, but in 2018, when I almost gave up being an entrepreneur just chasing money, I was brown belt to black belt, and I was about to give children class to children. It's really, really okay. You can say whatever you want, but because haters gonna hate, and I just don't care. After being through what I had been through, like the past 6 years, we got a really ego check. The world is a global throttle between our desires, feelings, and emotions. And the top ones they are just talent, and nobody's gonna be Pelé, Neymar, Michael Jordan, Kobe. Even if you're talented, obsessed, you gotta be, because some things that if you're not, it's guaranteed that you fail. But if you are, it's not guaranteed that you will. But then again, it's just effort you can control. And luck plays a huge role, and now I see about how luck things are, how genetics play. I'm becoming at 38 astigmatic again. I began noticing when I was doing the Christian Misa some difficulty again to watch after being operated 3 times to get a 20/20 vision. From a starting point almost -7 degrees, including myopia and astigmatism. So I'm trying to get my English a little bit more polished. I'm not American, maybe I got this accent and all. It's been a while since I talked to Americans. I think it was in 2009. I got those 2 friends that I've met in Netherlands, Phil Trujillo and Krista Hammond. They used to work on US Air Force, repairing aircraft engines. And then I even went to a US Air Base with Phil Trujillo. He's a nice guy. Now he's a fitness coach. Someday I might even met him, do some workouts or jiu-jitsu rows, or let's say just to catch up. Those things are nice to do with nice people in life. And about this our business, this is our piece of farmland. It's really, really that we have to sell to the rich. I sold it to my neighbor who owns Cessna Citation, all hospitals and all. He was already ultra-born rich and really hardworking on the right environment. So if compounding works and functions, it's a reality. Plus hard work, plus competency, plus not giving up, plus surpassing problems and soldering through, getting at it, not being complacent, which is really, really hard. That's why the guy says fat cats, right? Because it's really hard. It's from the nature of humans to accommodate and never do the same and this. And I can say by myself sometimes when we get sometimes beat up by life, even that we now are brown belts and know that it's not how hard you hit, is how hard you can get hit and keep moving forward and stuff, But it's really, really good to remember these and to know on April 27, December 27, but let's say like a recap from finished toe to toe in 2028. Everything, the close up, the, the knee ties and everything. And so how life keeps rolling, and about things you change, fundamentals. Today I'm most online with networking and friends and trying to grasp something from AI because I've practically thrown up the last 6 years of agricultural knowledge because in the not foreseeable future I'm not going back to the field unless I decided to plant coffee from 5 years from now here in Brazil, which I kind of don't know. I really, really don't know. And then if I may come back to Naval, we say like, if you can decide, the answer is no, right? But maybe not. Let's see, because I have to help my sister and her nieces. I won't let them down. I will not drop them. Semper Fi. Even when I'm dead, you know. Even when I'm dead. And so now basically we are just doing this exercise of just showing up, showing the face, because who cares, you know? I'm gonna be dead anyway. So not on the nihilist point of view, which is like basically throwing your life away because you're a pussy. But we just, as Bob Marley said, Lord, you've got to keep on moving. Lord, they're coming after me. And very good music, and this lyrics comes from when I've read again Proverbs and Ecclesiastes. It's not by chance that Munger and Warren had built Berkshire, because they read a lot. And I think it was Munger who said that you are not original, you just didn't read enough. And basically, I was without focus. I lost a little bit of my life because I didn't want to go to college. Then I kept being emotionally mature instead of, and doing marijuana instead of just going through, soldering through right on, you know. It was all my fault. So I have to keep in pushing through without complaining. And try to do what one ought to do, what a man should be doing. And I said after last year's fire that we got on the sugarcane fields, the priest was telling, because he managed the hospital's aisle of the real people with injuries and infirmities. The boy who didn't complain after his father got burned down in the mattress that got fired upon, because the mattress is mainly plastic, and it's a really painful way to go under those things dripping in your skin. So we just gave grace in everything and try to do your best, even though sometimes your vices and desires will be against you. Mine was in ladies lately, because I used to do liquor, I don't feel like anymore. Even once in a while I do one pint or two maximum. I don't feel good. I should have stopped 100%, because they say it's like it makes you fat, dumb, and poor. And I understand the whys. It balances everything in your mind. Testosterone, sleep, everything. So And now I'm going to do the exercise of saving and investing like the plague, everything. Running in the street, not giving my money for nothing. And investing it and waiting again. And that's it. And investing in skills mostly, and I try to be lucky and get developed and go back to work, finish up some lawsuits that I have to do myself, and that's all right. Soldering through.